jumper, Jerry Heller, and Jerry Springer. Fuck your fake codes, your demonized culture, and your...
Yo. Back. Man, hit that like button. Yo. Y'all never tried to sell. You got people on this internet, that'll sell you anything. And I always say, you gotta be careful when you following those type of people. Those type of people are dangerous, man. They dangerous. Their whole purpose is to sell you something. They talk real good to lure you in to get you to buy their products. And most of these people, like a DJ Envy or Tony the Closer or the Coach Stormy girl, like their sole purpose is to sell you a dream, man. In a way, they sell you this dream is by Instagram posts. They show you the dream. You understand what I'm saying? They show you the dream in order to lure you in so they can sell it to you. So this been going on for a while, man. DJ Envy got caught up in it with the Caesar guy. DJ Envy snitched on him. We know that. You know what I mean? DJ Envy a dirty motherfucker, man. Yo was in business with this nigga. Brought this man on his platform on multiple occasions. Co-signed him. Co-signed him. Whole time this nigga was scamming. Got caught scamming. And DJ Envy told on him. Yo, hey, I swear on some damn, these people dangerous, man. I tell you. Yeah, that's why I don't fuck with niggas. Yeah, I'm so glad sometimes I'm not home and I'm, I still fuck with my guys, but everything I do is on my own. I ain't got no friends out this bitch. Nothing. You heard me. I got friends, but not like, not like home. I've been stopped committing crimes with niggas. Been stopped that. I think I started committing crimes with niggas in like 2016, 2015. You feel me? I don't do that. I don't sell drugs with niggas. I don't do that. Everything I do is on my own. But anyway, the Coach Stormy girl just got pulled up by the FCC for scamming. Now you got big business out of Philly. I'm ready to drive home too. We gotta get in front of the computer for this. Tony the Closer was beefing with another nigga not too long ago. But you gotta be careful, man. All them niggas want to do is sell you something, man. Yo, he did. Hey, Bala, that's what he did, though, bro. Don't co-sign the nigga that told on him, yo. DJ Envy, why DJ Envy ain't getting no backlash for that, yo? That's a slimy move, yo. That was slimy, Envy. For real, man. Fuck that. If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. That was slimy, bro. Promoted that man to the world. Told him everything he was doing was legit. That man got hot for scamming. And your motherfucking ass told on his ass. You dirty bastard. Whole time, if it wasn't for DJ Envy, he might never even got the feds on him. You heard me? The feds probably got on him through Breakfast Club. If that man would have stayed low-key doing this shit, indiscreetly, He probably never got indicted. He links up with Envy motherfucking ass. And yo swat them out. What's up, kid? Man, what it do, man? Yeah, but yeah, I'm ready to ride home. I'm only down the street. I've been sitting here. It's about 8 o'clock. They better not give me no call. They took my ass out. You got Tony the closer. Big business just got indicted. The Coach Stormy girl, she in trouble by the FCC. They on her ass. She was talking about that shit yesterday. And she, yo, you gotta hear. That's why we gotta get in front of the crew. I'm ready to go home. Cause you gotta hear her. You gotta hear what she said. Like, yo, people, yo, they be thinking motherfuckers stupid. So basically, this girl was talking about how she didn't know that you can't guarantee results. Like, what the fuck? You didn't know that? Like, are you serious? In reality, how the fuck are you gonna guarantee results? I can't guarantee you. If I ran my page up to a million subscribers, I can't give you no roadmap on how I did it or how you can do it. You know, because what works for me is not going to work for you. But that's the game that these people run. They run this game where it's like one size fit all, like it's all universal. If you take step 1, 2, 3, you're gonna get to step 4, and that's not reality, yo. That's all scam talk. It's not reality. It's almost similar to how people say, well, if I did it, you can do it. No, that's not reality, yo. What is that? It's not reality. They don't go that way. Don't try to know how when people be talking about, well, I made it out the streets. I made it out of this neighborhood. Why you can't do it? And I always say, yo, you can't say that, yo. You can't put that on people, man. And the example I give is, yo, we could be next door neighbors. We could be next door neighbors, yo, from pre-K all the way to high school, out of high school. We experience some of the same downfalls. You know, we growing up in the same economic environment. And you can go to motherfucking Princeton and I can go to prison. You understand what I'm saying? And then the person that went to Princeton will be wondering why. Like, how the fuck did I go to Princeton and he went to prison? But they failed to mention or failed to recognize that, you know, our situations was different. Even though we came up in the same environment. You might have had 2 parents in the house. I might only had 1. You know? You might have had 2 parents. You might only had 1 parent. And we both had single parents, but you used to go to your grandparents' house and they had money. So during the summertime, you with them living a whole different lifestyle. I'm still stuck where I'm at. And that could be the determining factor that changes both our lives. Or the determining factor of why your life go this way and my life go that way. But don't trust them people, man. You got niggas on YouTube that be trying to sell niggas classes. And I've been told y'all, man, don't fuck with that shit. I can get you monetized, and I'm like, all they gonna do is, you know what I mean? Like, they're not helping you, yo. It's all a fucking scam. I'm not into scamming my own people. I ain't gonna lie. I had people that reached out to me like, yo, how much I pay you $50, yo, or pay you, yo, can you help me get, you know, tell me how to get subscribers? I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna charge you for that, bro. I'm not charging you for no motherfucking conversation, nigga. I think that's part of our problem, man, as black people. Like, yo, as a community, yo, we haven't reached the level where we can start charging niggas for information. No, yo, we ain't get there yet. All information should be given away freely. Shouldn't be charging niggas, not us. We ain't there, y'all. We too fucked up as a community. Shouldn't be charging niggas for nothing. Not nothing, but not information. I don't believe in that. Now, some people might disagree, but I don't think that I think we too far behind, and we'll never get where we trying to go, preying on each other like that. And a lot of times it's misleading. You got all these niggas scamming, man. All of them. Selling you real estate. Yeah, you get into these real estate courses, selling you motherfucking self-help guides. You know, how to turn $1 into $1 million in 6 months. Like, you know, dumb shit. And it's only believable because of the lifestyle that these people portray online. That's how they do it. They get you with how they portray themselves online. You know, the trips that they go on, the cars that they ride. So the average thinker will think, well, shit, if he did it and he give me this step-by-step play on how to do it, then shit, I should be able to do it too. But they might not be giving you the real. You know, they missing something important piece out. You know, they forgetting the part where I started off with $1 million. You feel me? They sitting there trying to coach you up, like Wallow. Wallow is a good example, and I always talk about Wallow because Wallow paints himself as a person that came from nothing. I did 20-something years in the joint, or however many years he did in prison, and in 5 years, look where I'm at. It's like, bro, you leaving a whole lot out, my nigga. You leaving a whole lot out. Wallow deserves credit for putting the plan together. But I think if I had a cousin that was connected to the industry, that had industry friends, that had friends with 2, 3, 4 million subscribers and shit like that, yo, I think I'll be able to do that shit too, yo. You feel me? But that's not how he presents his story. He don't present his story like that. He present this rags to riches story like he came up for nothing. But yo, your cousin was already in the industry. You had the plan, he had to follow him. It's hard to duplicate that when you don't got the following, or when you don't. It's all about the following. You can have a plan and not have a following, yo, and it takes you nowhere. He just came home to a perfect storm, and he capitalized off of it. But don't sell everybody else this dream, or try to downplay everybody else's situation because you did all these years in the joint, and you came home and in 5 years you became a multi-millionaire, yo, and you leaving out the most important factors, and that's you was damn near already you came home at 50%. You know what I mean? You can't compare yourself to a nigga that started from zero. You know what I mean? Wallow came home 50% already on, man. I told y'all the first time I seen his videos, Meek Mills is posting. Meek Mills is posting. If Meek Mills been posting my videos when I first started, man, I'd be at 1 million subscribers too. The fuck? That man got 5 million followers on Instagram. You got Meek Mill, you got Cassie, you got AR Ab, you got Gilly. You had a whole system behind you, my nigga. Yeah, but you had the plan. But don't act like you started from zero, bro. Don't act like if you didn't have those guys in your corner, you was gonna be able to accomplish this same goal, y'all. Well, you may have, but it would have took way longer. You wouldn't have done it in 5 years, my nigga. So you don't have the right. Wallow doesn't have the right to try to down black people because of where he came from. Because yo, you had a head start, my nigga. And I use Wallow as that example because that's how these people are. These people get online. Like, you don't see them start at zero. They might tell you the story from zero, but you don't see you don't see that. They could be lying. They could have got motherfucking inheritance. You know, grandfather could have died, left him 10 million. They don't tell you that part. They don't tell you that part, man. And that's the most important part to the story. So all we see for the most part is the finishing product. I'm ready to show you some of these people. They all got all of them. What was the other one? On Me and the Hellcat. It's the funny looking nigga with the big ass head. They got the BBL. It's the nigga that got the BBL, yo, with the big ass head, man. That moved over in Dubai. His ass probably in Dubai now. That might be why he in Dubai. They probably ready to lock his dumb ass up. Y'all know the nigga, man. Used to be on Say Cheese, man. Fuck your name is. Like, I don't never let the internet and the lifestyle that these people portray lure me in to really believe in them. You feel me? But I told y'all, yo, most of the world is ignorant. And that's where the money is at. If you can find yourself an ignorant support system or fan base or audience, you're gonna make $1 million. That's what Charleston White did. Charleston White did, man. Found himself a whole ignorant audience. Turned himself to $1 millionaire. I'm just not predatory like that. I'm not into that. Like, it ain't that deep to me. I'm gonna show y'all some of these niggas when I'm almost to my house. Show y'all what I'm talking about. And look, right? And then they all be online beefing with each other about who's scamming and who's not. Nigga, all you niggas scamming. Nigga, Tony the Closer, you scamming too, nigga. You scamming, the big business nigga scamming, On Me and the Hellcat scamming. And like all of them, yo, that's telling you that idea of get rich quick or buy my book. Buy my book, and it's the way to financial freedom. All that shit is a fucking scam, man. It sounds good. And people tend to get behind anything that sounds good. You understand? Like how Charleston White tricked niggas into believing that he was really for the black community. Yeah, be going for a minute. It sounded good when he first started. It sounded good until you start going left. Like, hold the fuck up now. It's just starting not to make sense. You real? This nigga told us he was nigga nation, anti-white, and all these other things he told us. Next thing you know, he linking up with Aiden Ross. Saying fuck the kids and fuck the dead baby. And it's like, oh shit, this nigga done got us. Dirty motherfucker. And tricked us. Had us thinking we was on the same team whole time. That nigga hot. Whole time he's opposition. Now ready to go home. They better not give me no motherfucking car, no 8:30. House. Said this long ass ride, man. They be driving nigga all over the fucking world out this bitch. Fuck you doing, nigga? But yeah. Live scam shit going on. I think we just ready to run through some of the scams. DJ Envy shit. See what's going on with the Coach Stormy girl. And there's a lot of white people that do this shit too. But I don't really care for them. You know. They can scam all the fuck they want. I don't like when my people are scammed. You know, because like I said, we the bottom of the totem pole. You shouldn't be out here scamming each other, man. We don't have money to just give away. You feel me? Some of these communities got money to give away, man. We ain't got that shit, Umar Johnson. You taking a little bit of money that we do got and lying about and misappropriating funds. Dirty bitch. Time is it? Yeah, for real though. That's what he be doing, y'all. Nigga misappropriated. Umar Johnson misappropriated the funds, man. He lied to me. Oh. Man, ain't no good. They go. One thing he know, I'm gonna go home with a motherfucking heartbeat. But have me sitting around. This bitch. Yeah, shut down. Boy, I know that shit loud for real. What the fuck that is? Pena? Oh yeah, what he was on. The funny thing about it is there's people that still believe in mom. There's people that still believe in it. Like it's crazy as a bitch. That's why I said. That's why they don't YouTube. If you giving too much game on social media, they'll shadow ban you, man. Like that's how deep it is, yo. You better not be out this bitch being too honest. Man, fuck no. We don't need that. You gonna fuck the money up. I think that's how they be thinking about me. You gonna fuck the money up. What's up? Who's that? Yeah, you gonna fuck the money up, yo. Hey, shut your ass up. Make that goddamn noise. What's up, son? Oh, fucking hands ass shit. But that been outside? I'm getting on fucking nerve. Let me dub outside real quick. Hey y'all, I'm about sick of this shit, y'all. This nigga thinks as soon as I walk through the door, I'm just supposed to let him out. Shut your ass up. Let me do the power. But yeah, get out, get your ass out. I'll stick you. Man, goddamn noise. But yeah, I don't like that shit, y'all. You can't be out here being honest, y'all. We need these niggas stupid. I told y'all I seen Charleston Whitehead on Say Cheese before. He said, man, fuck no, man. We need these niggas ignorant. That nigga wasn't joking. That nigga was dead serious when he said that. Cause I know they do. You can't have people smart. Fuck no. You need these niggas dumb as a bitch. niggas sent Umar Johnson motherfucking probably $7 million for niggas caught on. That's crazy, yo. They sent that man, yo, the community, all across the globe, black people from different kinds of black people. Yo, sent Umar Johnson probably $10 million total before niggas realized he was. Hey, get out! Before he realized he was scamming. Hell yeah. I think Umar Johnson part of the system though. That's why his ass ain't get indicted. I told y'all I think Umar is. I think Umar Johnson's part of Black Lives Matter, man. Think about it, he came out around the same time. I think he was like a controlled opposition for real. Where He was the adverse. You know, they gonna give you the problem, man. They gonna give you the solution. I seen it with a Black Lives Matter during the pandemic here on the Black Lives Matter mask. I said, look at this, got his ass. I knew he was part of that shit. Dirty bitch. Nigga, Black Lives Matter, man. That nigga damn near untouchable. They never take down the head of them, that organization. All the scamming and money stealing they did. Yup. Come on, y'all. It's cold out here, y'all. Shit, go now. Get out, go. It ain't cold as shit, but get in there, get your children. So let me show y'all some of these scam ass niggas I'm talking about. Jacket down here. Nope. Shit. So let's start with the Coach Stormy girl. See what the fuck she was up to. Check y'all see how to our Instagram page first. So y'all can see how she living. Cause that's how they get you. They get you with the lifestyle. Everybody wants this lifestyle, man. It's easy to sell. It's easy to sell to you. It's easy to digest. You know what I mean? Financial freedom. Whenever you hear a person talking about financial freedom, unfollow. The rip. Off the buffer. The minute they say financial freedom, unfollow. They on some bullshit. Generational wealth. They talking that type of talk. Get the fuck away from them. For real. Get the fuck away from them. It sound good, dog. Paper route, what it do? OTF got a new logo. Look like Dirk Platt will keep the label going. Regardless of what happens. Coach Stormy. Let me show y'all this girl. Look. Listen to her.
I was gonna make, 6 figures, and I didn't. Hey, I thought I was gonna make 7 figures, and I didn't. They're not gonna say the work they didn't do. All right, that's not what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, I didn't make this. This is the truth. So I have definitely pivoted. My goal is to continue to build in my company. I'm so excited. We went from number 27 to number 11, and now my goal is to continue elevating the ones that want to align. The truth is, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, y'all. You think this is my first time experiencing adversity? This is my first time ever experiencing. Thank you, Mr. Les. This is my first time experiencing at this very high level. But the truth is, I'm excited for the ones that connected with me, that made money. I'm excited for even those of you that's going to be inspired by this experience. Some of you all are going to watch this experience, and you're going to get excited.
Yo, nobody made money, though, y'all. It's like a pyramid scheme.
What you're watching happen unfold. And I'm excited that the world is not so focused on, all the things going on with the wars. And I'm so happy that they're not focused on,
Just check her out, man.
I worked very hard, 34 millionaires down to become this woman. So ain't none of y'all at this table finna disrespect me. And I mean that shit. I worked very hard, 34 millionaires down.
34, y'all. She said she made 34 millionaires. God damn. She made 34 of them motherfuckers. What's this? Here's Scammer too.
Welcome to another episode of your new favorite podcast.
Here's Scammer. They need to come at his dumb ass. He been scamming the black community for decades.
As the Jamal Bryant Let's Be Clear podcast, where we go straight down to business. No shades of gray. Today, I am so super excited to have not just an influencer, but an impactor for this generation. A lot of people are standing on business, but it's all show
That's where she
business
from?
and not real business. This amazing woman has pulled herself up by her own bootstraps. It is now.
Yo, I hate that. That's why. Yo, this type of stuff is hilarious to me, yo. This amazing woman. Like, it's just scamming ass, nigga. Niggas know about you, nigga. Bluffing ass.
I'm stepping with the big dogs. I'm glad that my
Right.
sister and my friend, Coach Stormy, with me on today. Welcome.
I am so excited to be here, and I want to be real clear with every question you ask.
Oh,
I'm gonna take my time today.
All right. You are
Yo, why I
always
can't
clear.
slow this shit
Welcome
down,
to
yo?
another episode of your new favorite podcast, the Jamal Bryant Let's Be Clear podcast.
Yo, why the fuck, yo, my damn Instagram been moving in fast forward mode for the longest.
So I love sales. Me personally, I love sales. Sales is everything to me because either you're gonna sell something or you're gonna be purchased for wholesale and then pay you back for retail as they give you your hourly wage. And I just ain't like that. I don't like that. So sell something. So either you're gonna sell something or of course your employer is gonna buy you at wholesale and pay you that retail, which is your hourly wage. So I just didn't like that. I don't know if anybody ever had this experience of counting your hourly check and you're like, wait a minute, $13 an hour is this. I could stay home and sell 2 things for $75, that's $150. It's stupid. What am I doing? So I love sales. Me personally, I love sales. Sales is everything to me because either you're gonna sell something or you're gonna be purchased for wholesale and then pay back for retail and they give you your hourly wage. And I just ain't like that. I don't like that. So sell something. So either you're gonna sell something or of course your employer is gonna buy you at wholesale and pay you that retail, which is your hourly wage. So I just didn't like that. I don't know if anybody ever had this experience of counting your hourly check and you're like, wait, $13 an hour is this. I could stay home and sell 2 things for $75, that's $150. It's stupid. What am I doing? So I love sales. Me personally, I love sales. Sales is everything to me because either you're gonna sell something or you're gonna be purchased for wholesale and then pay back for retail as they give you your hourly wage. And I just ain't like that. I don't like that. So sell something. So either you're gonna sell something or of course your employer is gonna buy you at wholesale and pay you that retail, which is your hourly wage. So I just didn't like that. I don't know if anybody ever had this experience of counting your hourly check and you're like, wait, $13 an hour is this. I could stay home and sell 2 things for $75, that's $150. It's stupid. What am I doing? So I love sales. Me personally, I love sales. Sales is everything to me because either you're gonna sell something or you're gonna be purchased for wholesale and then pay back for retail as they give you your hourly wage. And I just ain't like that. I don't like that. So sell something. So either you're gonna sell something or of course your employer is gonna buy you at wholesale and pay you that retail, which is your hourly wage. So I just didn't like that. I don't know if anybody ever had this experience of counting your hourly check and you're like, wait, $13 an hour is this. I could stay home and sell 2 things for $75, that's $150. It's stupid. What am I doing? So I love sales. Me personally, I love sales. Sales is everything to me because either you're gonna sell something or you're gonna be purchased for wholesale and then pay back for retail as they give you your hourly wage. And I just ain't like that. I don't like that. So sell something. So either you're gonna sell something or of course your employer is gonna buy you at wholesale and pay you that retail, which is your hourly wage. So I just didn't like that. I don't know if anybody ever had this experience of counting your hourly check and you're like, wait, $13 an hour is this. I could stay home and sell 2 things for $75, that's $150. It's stupid. What am I doing? So I love sales. Me personally, I love sales. Sales is everything to me because either you're gonna sell something or you're gonna be purchased for wholesale and then pay back for retail as they give you your hourly wage. And I just ain't like that. I don't like that. So sell something. So either you're gonna sell something or of course your employer is gonna buy you at wholesale and pay you that retail, which is your hourly wage. So I just didn't like that. I don't know if anybody ever had this experience of counting your hourly check and you're like, wait, $13 an hour is this. I could stay home and sell 2 things for $75, that's $150. It's stupid. What am I doing? So I love.
My bad, y'all. So look, this is the. Let me show you how they sell a lifestyle. So you see how she talk. Then you go to her page. This how she live. That man, sun out. You know. Every day is a beautiful day, man. Check out. So it ain't hard to do. It's predatory though. Knowing good goddamn well. You ain't making no. Hey, look, reinvent yourself. She's speaking at seminars. I can't do the music. Can't do the music. Y'all see it, man.
all the rings on you. I don't want to took all the blame for it.
Look, y'all, they make it look real good, man. Look real promising.
Educate yourself on something new.
Here she go.
There's a lot of people that don't understand that we have to learn new things. You cannot not learn new things. You have to be willing to learn new things. Like, college is not the end. Stay committed to growth and continuity. As I am reinventing myself, I'm asking myself, Stormy, now that you can't talk about money, and now that you can't speak affirmations, and now you can't speak things into existence no more, and now you can't manifest what you teach with the things you say because you can't.
So this is post. We got hold up. This is post allegations. I mean, you hear manifestation. Yo, you can't. Yo, that. Yo. I ain't gonna lie. Women like her, then trick the shit out of females, man. Trick the fuck out of them.
Say the things you're going to do anymore because that's against the law. You're going to be in trouble. Now that you can't do these things no more, right? You have to educate yourself on a new way to deliver the message, because the truth is, I didn't become this woman today because I sold money. I changed mindsets. And my goal is to truly put people in a place where they could be, submerged in information. Don't let nobody take away who you are from you. Because
dang, hold up. We got to go back some more. Oh, she didn't erase everything. They've been on her ass for a minute.
working in your business, like you have this business, but nobody spends money with you. You got this amazing idea. You already launched it, but nobody's spending money with you. You're sick and tired of your job, but nobody wants to buy your products or your service. But guess what? I know the feeling, and I'm going to teach you in my 90-day mentorship program how you don't have to struggle no more. And guess what? You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on ads and advertising. I'm a household name, and I've spent no money on advertising because I know the strategies to help you to build the brand while building the boss. Listen, look no more. I want you to register now and stop acting like you know what to do. You don't know what to do, because if you knew what to do, you would be doing it anyway. So let me teach you my strategies to build a boss while building the brand. Let's go. Welcome to your business.
She a dirty motherfucker. 1.6 million followers, man. 1.6 million followers by doing this shit. The fuck is this? One first director challenge team 1,000. Congratulations. 1,000 people then paid her for her services and then get nothing in return. Only thing they did was pay for her to go on more motherfucking trips. You heard me?
Think, speak, act, pray, and believe. Speak these very words with me right now. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I am a force for God. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God.
These type of women are dangerous, man. All these people, the people that speak like this, is fucking dangerous. They dangerous, man. They don't even realize. They probably don't even care how dangerous they are.
Permanent. Nothing. And I'm sorry to tell you, they don't love you permanently. They don't stay connected to you permanently. They don't have to go with you on every leg of the journey. Who you start with may not be who you finish with just because they loved you in 2018.
Yo, because they speak in universal terms. Like, we living in a one-size-fit-all world. And that's not reality. It's not reality, man. Everybody's situation is different, yo. Everybody gonna have to find their own path. There's no motherfucking playbook to success. But these people, and the way they talk, you would think it is. You would think it's a playbook. If I follow these simple steps, I could become the next fucking millionaire. And yo, that is a fucking scam. And she's sitting there acting like she didn't realize or she didn't know she scammed. You know good goddamn well. I keep saying low failed. The fuck? Let me get out and come back in. You know good goddamn well you can't motherfucking shit don't go that way. No one size fit all out this bitch. Oh my God. His stupid ass. I don't know why the fuck they keep sharing him. He's a fucking bozo. It's another one. He just like them. He ain't no different. Only difference in him is he's selling the dream. Like Umar Johnson. They selling the dream. Well, he was selling the dream. Now he just anything. So let's find out what happened with her. Let's go to the allegations. Since I just wanted y'all to see what she was about for people that didn't know. From 6 figures to federal. I ain't trying to watch no real long ass video. I'm trying to find something that's 19 minutes. Trying to find something shorter than that. Alright, so she addressed the allegations right here. So let's watch this, then we can go to the allegations.
They put this on my plate. I will not. No, I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm the I believe it. But I would never eat a plate that looks like this. You can pay me $1 million to do this to myself. Oh my God. Because it deserves better than that. It's low vibration.
Remember that conversation about low vibrational plates? Coach Stormy Wellington brought it to the forefront. She went viral after sharing advice on how people should not accept anything they are given, even when it comes to a plate of barbecue. The video got a lot of backlash. And years later, Coach Stormy admitting to improper marketing. Here's more as we talk to her. Stormy Wellington, also known by millions as Coach Stormy, is not ashamed to admit her humble beginnings. She was a woman who began her early life saddled to Section 8 and eventually on the stage surviving.
Yep, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? This is what they do. The rags to riches. But they be forgetting pivotal parts of their story, man. That's the part they always leave out. The most crucial parts. You fuck around, married the nigga. You feel me? You'll probably died and left with 20 million. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know if that's the case. I'm just saying that's how they operate.
Off of stripping, but that's her past. Her tenacity and aggressive
Right.
work ethic
Got money off
elevated her
stripping.
to motivational speaker and saleswoman who excelled in the world of health and beauty marketing. Her base were African American women who also looked to her to achieve the same measure of success. Stormy has said she's made millions and helped make millionaires. That is, until the feds stepped in. The Federal Trade Commission accused a Florida resident of misrepresenting or helping mislead others about how much money they could make from multi-level marketing ventures. Wellington has since admitted her role and signed the agreement with the federal government that she won't mislead her followers again. But she says that's not the end of her journey. Let's chat with her tonight.
I'm grateful. God is good. I'm so grateful that God has favored me. That's what I would tell you.
And of course, you went through the FTC investigation. You signed an agreement with them. What's the status of that?
Basically, my career has been significantly affected by, obviously there are some people that I guess, I don't know where this came from. I really don't know how this happened. My career has been significantly affected by the allegations. But the truth is, what has happened is already in the past. One of the things that I have to change is my messaging. Being a serial businesswoman, entrepreneur, network marketer, there are some things that I use as strategies. I'm a manifester. I believe that life and death is in the power of the tongue. I believe that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. I believe that you can manifest by affirmations and affirmations. But I learned through this experience that dangerous. You can't do.
She out here breaking up families. With that talk.
What up? So listen up real quick.
She real dangerous.
I'm gonna be in Atlantic City by myself. I ain't never.
Fuck is this nigga at?
You don't lose.
That when you become a woman of my caliber, you can't say things that's wishful thinking, or you can't say things that's about what you're going to do based upon your goals and dreams. So I spoke of things that now I know that I would tell any entrepreneur that's in the space of whether it's direct sales, network marketing, whether you're a coach or a mentor, be mindful of the thing that you say, because even though, a lot of us who are at the top, we understand the power of manifestation and speaking things into existence, you could get yourself in big trouble.
Do you admit that you may have misled some people?
I tell everybody the same thing. If you go to buy a Tylenol from the store and it says it's gonna, get rid of your headache, and it doesn't get rid of your headache, does that negate the fact that hundreds of thousands of people took a Tylenol and they got rid of their headache? It just didn't work.
No, we ain't doing that. You was not ready to use that generic ass example, bitch. I mean, I don't mean to call her a bitch. My bad, y'all. My fault. I ain't mean to do that. But we ain't ready. We ain't ready to do that. Yeah, come on now. Keep that thing real. You can't say you can make people millionaires, and you've been doing this shit for 20 years and you ain't made nobody a millionaire. No, man. At some point you gotta change that. You can't keep saying that, when the odds are stacked, when the numbers don't say it. That's the issue. No, okay, I ain't mean to say that.
For you. So the truth is, I'm not going to negate what I have done. I'm not going to also negate that there are people that may have thought that they was going to make certain monies but didn't do the work. So I'm being very sincere about the sensitivity of, can you have been someone that thought that you were going to make millions of dollars and didn't make it? But if you were real, did you do the thing that you were supposed to do to make the money? The truth is, I'm not going to deny who I am and what I've done in real life. I'm not going to deny what I know is real based upon what I did for me and thousands of people around the world. But again, I know for a fact that there are some people that feels like, oh my God, I didn't make any money. But then there are people that's like, oh my God, I made a lot of money. So I am very aware that you could possibly be like, man, I didn't win. But did you do the work?
They called it a multi-level marketing approach. And many people know that as a pyramid scheme. Would you call it that?
So no, network marketing, a pyramid scheme is when there's no products involved. I've been in the network marketing product space for almost 2 decades. Mm-hmm. You get into my business, you get products in exchange. You get into my business, you get specific products in exchange. You use the product, you sell the product, you sample the product. That's what the business is about. So a pyramid scheme is where you give money and you get nothing in exchange. Here, you get products, mentorship, coaching, systems, community, and if you use the product, you can get results.
So what's next? What's your next step for those who are concerned about you?
So I'm very grateful for those that's concerned about me, but those that know me know that my ministry is in my message. I never was the girl that was like, go get money, go get money. How I teach you to become mind, body, and soul is what makes you the money. So now my messaging is going to change. I'm not going to teach you to go chase a check. I'm going to teach you to chase after God, to chase after knowing yourself, loving yourself, embracing yourself, to go get real skills, how to manage your mind to create the life that you want. So my messaging in this new season is going to be about elevation, how to equip yourself with the necessary tools that you can change your own life.
Now, we just heard Coach Stormy's side. Next, we'll hear from one of the people who says she was misled by her. Keep it here on The Factor.
Oh, shit. I want to hear this.
And welcome back to The Factor. We continue our discussion about the federal lawsuit against entrepreneur Coach Stormy. Our next guest says she lost more than $5,000 to Coach Stormy's program, and she claims Coach Stormy used a flashy lifestyle to lure recruits in. Joining us now.
I told you they all do it, yo. They all do it. It's the lifestyle, man. It looks good.
Effie Best, glad to have you on The Factor. What were your thoughts when you saw her interview earlier?
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I get what she's saying.
Exactly. Off the product. Yo, let me tell you what a lawyer told me before. I forgot what case I was fighting. Might have been I think it was that hit and run case. And a good lawyer told me, yo, a good lawyer don't need advertising. I mean, you don't have to. I don't have to advertise because the people is gonna do the advertising for me. I said, yeah, that's real. I don't need commercials, you know, on regular TV every motherfucking 5 minutes because my name is going to travel through word of mouth, through experience. I don't got to sell you nothing. My name going to sell itself. And if these people is as good as they claim, their name will sell itself.
I get it.
And you said, I think over the course of working with her for several years, you walked away with earning $28
and
Damn.
10 cents.
and 10 cents.
Hold the fuck up, yo. Hold up. We gotta go back. I should have never started talking.
I get it.
And you said, I think over the course of working with her for several years, you walked away with earning $28
and 10 cents.
Damn, who the fuck said that?
cents.
Who said that, yo? The fuck with her, you ain't gonna be broke, you gonna be homeless. Was that you, kiddo? Yeah, kiddo said that. That's right, you won't be broke. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, kiddo. You ain't lying about that. $28 this motherfucking year. She definitely been homeless. Hope she had a part or a full time. Hope she been doing this shit, I mean, as a hobby or something.
That didn't even make sense to me.
Well, you know, you're supposed to like sell product and then also get people to work up under you. And it's called like an upline.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a Ponzi
I had
scam.
that, but it just never paid out. I don't know what happened in that process of payout, but it just never did.
And how long did you work on her program?
So when I did research today, surprisingly, I started in 2018, and I signed off around 2022.
Okay.
So it was a nice little time frame.
So the $5,000 that you lost, how did you lose it? Because we want to be very specific. You didn't just send it to her.
No, never
okay.
sent her money personally.
Right.
It's buying inventory, you know, marketing, stuff like that. So it's basically the inventory, really.
Yeah, you
Because
ain't lying.
in order to
She is the
push like
product.
how she wanted us to push, you got to have inventory in stock. And we had a Houston store that we can actually buy from in person to make it more convenient so we can buy more inventory and have it on hand instead of waiting for shipments. So that is another... It's all in the mindset of how you want to put yourself out there to make the money back.
And when you found yourself running on that treadmill and not going anywhere, at what point did you say, what the hell is going on here?
So I teamed it up with, I already did credit repair. So I teamed it up with that. Like if you signed up with me for credit repair, I was going to sign you up for getting the tea, the dietary tea, or the vitamins. I took the products myself. They worked. You know, I showed my, transition when I took the products. So it was I believed in the products. And to have somebody like her coaching you, or, you had coaching calls and stuff like that, it was motivational, right? It's more like a motivational thing.
And one of the things she said, if you give someone an aspirin or Tylenol, it works for many people. Some people, it just doesn't work.
Right.
Did you do enough work?
I don't know what her standard of do enough work means. Because, I took the product. I was an avid recipient of the product. I have years of emails of showing that my product was streamlined. Automatic. They make you pay on automatic. Automatic pay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's how you can keep your money up and get your dividends in if you have it on that automatic shipment every 30 days. So, and then adding people on your team.
So she be over there been stockpiled. She probably still got that product from fucking 3 years ago. So basically, that shit coming even if it ain't selling. That's not smart, shorty. It's like stocking up on motherfucking dope. Eventually, that shit gonna fall if you ain't moving it fast enough. I mean, it's good to buy it, but if you ain't selling it, then what the fuck? Hold up now. Hey, the shipment got to stop. You feel me? I'm over this bitch loaded in this shit.
to do so. So that all plays a factor in how that downplays and what they sell. You're supposed to get dividends
Eventually, you're
off
gonna
of that
start
as
selling that
well.
shit wholesale. Eventually, that's probably how she lost money. She ended up with all this motherfucking all this product. Man, prices getting slashed. This shit got to go.
And the last time, 20 seconds we have, if you could talk to Coach Stormy in person, what would you
Yeah,
say
for
to her?
real,
Because I
yeah.
think she may be watching tonight.
I mean,
Doctor
just
stuff
be
is
careful.
really lying.
You know,
You scared, Coach Stormy?
No, I mean because
careful, Coach.
no, just be careful because in different mindsets, people gave their all to do this.
Yeah.
I was okay. I was financially stable, so I didn't catch on. You know, when I noticed she wasn't giving the game plan on how to win the money, I got out. You know, because it wasn't
You regret
benefiting
it?
me. Oh, I mean, to an extent, yes, I do regret. The product worked for the time that did work.
What do you do now?
I still do real estate and credit repair and taxes.
Well,
and
look
stuff,
her up.
but,
Let's help her make some money. Look her up.
Yeah.
Look up there. Please, Effie. We can't
pyramid
have you
schemes
making
don't work. They just
$28
don't.
no more.
No, for 5 years it's a no-go. The math is not mathing.
All right, Effie. Thank you for joining
Thank
us
you
here
so
on the Facts,
much.
and we wish you the best.
Yes.
All right, now you got this nigga. He got indicted today. The big business nigga from out Philly. It's like it's a lot of scamming going on in Philly, man. Ain't Batman Cabo? That's what I was. Ain't he from Philly too? Here we go.
Trying to get that energy, y'all trying to get that extra strength. Make sure y'all come get this sea moss, all right? 16 ounces sea moss, straight gold. Make sure y'all. All right, here we go. The mighty return of Charleston White to Vlad TV.
The hell? Oh.
We are wood though.
Oh, we not doing that. We not doing that.
Get yours today. Stay down. Stay down.
They got my screen. Are you from Chicago? Oh, all right. So now you got this guy. Look. More selling the lifestyle. They locked him and his wife up. They locked him and his wife. His wife locked up too. Look like they living a real good life. You know? Niggas at the Clearport. Yeah, man. At the Clearport, got the motherfucking Louis Vuitton book bag on. Yeah, man. Yo probably ain't get on none of them planes. Plane probably never took off. You heard me. These niggas be dirty, man. Some dirty motherfuckers, man. I'm trying to tell you. How to keep money in your family for 100 years. We use Rockefeller. What the fuck? Oh, man, we ain't reading all that. This nigga. Let's check him out.
Quick, people are asking me, how much do I charge for promo? Listen, I do not charge for promo. I do not promote people's businesses on my page
Why
for
not?
a fee. All right? When you see me promoting getandstayhealthy.com, it belongs to my folks, and I'm genuinely trying to help them build a multi-million-dollar brand. When you see me promote Big Hercs, right, I'm trying to help build his brand up and help him get to a multi-million-dollar brand, because these are people that looked out for me and was there in my time of need. I do not wish to charge nobody for promo. I don't want to be charging y'all for promo. If you see me promote something, right, either I like it, I might randomly promote something, I like it, I think it's dope, or I think it works. But I'm not charging nobody for promo. I'm not looking to be promoting nobody's business on my page, all right? Love y'all. Good morning.
Damn, yo, you ain't there trying to share the love. You dirty bitch. How many followers you got? 277,005. You can't promote nigga shit? Motherfucker. Fucking scumbag. Niggas are scumbags, man.
So let me give y'all some at-home advice. We keep real with y'all. So it's 6 adults that live in my home, right? There's 6 adults that live in my home. This is the plan I came up with. Everybody's going to put up $250 every Friday towards the family kitty, right? That's $6,000 a month. Just from $250 from each person. That's $6,000 a month. We can pay the bills, still have money left over, and the family kitty to do other things that need to be done around the house. All right? Y'all got to learn how to budget and stick together. Remember, if you got more than one adult in the house, you should not be the only one paying all the bills. Not in a time like 2024. So we had a family talk, and in my household, there's 6 adults. Everybody is going to put up $250 every Friday, right? Which averages out to $6,000 a month. You can live somewhere very, very comfortable, very, very nice with $6,000 a month. 6 people, 8-bedroom house, 2.5 acres, movie theater, gym, spa, everything in the house.
Nigga, the fuck, nigga, how many people got 6 adults in that motherfucking house with all that goddamn space?
What up? Listen up real quick. Let me share something with y'all.
See, I don't be watching these niggas. So I'm just clicking on these videos to see what they be talking about.
It's okay to start over. It's okay to start over. If you did something once, you can get it again. I'm gonna tell you why it's okay to start over. I lived in $1 million homes. Now, I got my own apartment. Sometimes I might sleep at a friend's house. Sometimes I might sleep at my daughter's house. Depends on what city I'm in. But it put me in an uncomfortable situation to have to grind so that I don't want to be stuck there. So sometimes it's okay to start over. Having a bunch of people running with you and trying to conquer the world does not necessarily bring you happiness, right? Now, having money helps a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you want to have a peace of mind.
Anybody, man. What you selling, nigga? I just been trying to get motivational speeches. The fuck you out here selling these people? You selling something, motherfucker. What's this?
So let me give y'all some at-home advice. Let me give you some at-home advice. Let me keep real with y'all.
All right, we watched that. Gotta find out what this nigga's selling. The fuck is that? Regulated tea. Kidney support. Fuck, you selling sea moss? Yeah, he is selling sea moss. That ain't all you selling, nigga. You selling something else over this bitch. I think he's selling real estate.
Right now, this right here is Jack for type 2 diabetes right here, and this is the regulator, right? These will get your sugar levels down to where it needs to be at. Then on top of it, this is also what I take, Palo Azul, right? This right here is to keep my kidneys flushed and.
So he's saying this ain't promo. The fuck out of here. There it is, promo. They paid you to push that shit. It ain't promo. This nigga lying. Alright, fuck that.
What up? Y'all listen up. Y'all come through here. Y'all trying to get that energy. Y'all trying to get that extra spring.
I'm gonna be in Atlantic City by myself. I ain't never needed a motherfucker. Anybody who's around me, I put them motherfuckers on. Contrary to what y'all believe, it ain't a motherfucker, y'all. I put motherfuckers around them. You can believe that shit.
Ain't none of you niggas put nobody on, man. Y'all niggas don't put
I don't charge
on.
everybody for everything. It's motherfuckers that made millions off me. And I lost with them. You better ask about me, motherfucker. Because you don't know me. You don't know me. I'm done with all these motherfuckers. Y'all think it be motherfuckers that I poured so much life into. Y'all too. This ain't just a test for me. It's motherfuckers out there that y'all poured y'all life into. That say fuck y'all. That don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm keeping it real. I ain't emotional. I'm just telling the truth. It's motherfuckers that I put money into. It's motherfuckers that I took care of. It's motherfuckers that I put on my platform and I allowed to be great. And these motherfuckers say fuck me every day. And if I told y'all half the stories, y'all would be looking, y'all would immediately. I'm telling y'all, I'm a real nigga.
It ain't negativity.
Oh, okay.
I'm not feeding no negativity. I'm being honest with you as a human being.
I'm gonna find out what he's doing. Definitely gonna find out.
Think about this. You love this man right here. This your man.
Right.
This your man. You trust him, right?
That's my brother.
All right. Would you go to work every single day, come home, and say, here you go, bro. That's my paycheck at the end of the week. Now,
Hell
you
no.
can do whatever you want to do with it. No, watch this. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You tell me when I can come and use it, right? You flip it as much as you want without giving me anything. You tell me what days I can and cannot use this money, right? You wouldn't do that, right? People do that every day with the bank. They work and then they go at the end of the week and get somebody their money that they don't even know.
Yep.
They flip their money 100 times. And then when you go for loan, they deny you, but they give somebody else your hard-earned money. See, this game is...
That's a fact.
Yeah, this game is
basically saying give it to me.
crazy.
Yeah, I can sit in here and really get some joints up. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. You love this man, right?
Yeah,
This
so
your
he's
man.
saying, yeah, give me the money. Fuck, why are you giving the bank the money? Get that shit to me. The fuck, nigga, I'm trying to flip that shit. Fuck wrong with y'all, nigga? Who else be giving the bank y'all money when you give it to me? Niggas done lost their mind.
The weapons formed against you. Pay attention. Anybody going through anything, pay attention. I had a person start 2 years ago, try everything he could possibly do to destroy my business, right? And he lost all his businesses. He's currently now selling gossip on the internet. The only source of income he has is the income he has coming in from social media sites, from the traffic he's driving, from gossip. He also, when I was going through hardship, pulled up my houses and was saying I was going to lose my house and I was going to be homeless. He started out trolling me on a balcony with an ocean view. He's currently trolling from a room in a family member's house. He lost his home. He then went out of his way to disrespect my wife and my family and to create something where as though, his hardship would hurt us. He ended up losing his lady. He then went on to go out his way with this scam campaign. Scamming, and we did this and we did that. He currently has tons of lawsuits for scamming people and currently has hundreds of thousands of dollars for scamming. And the city of North Carolina even shut his business down. Right? I want y'all to understand something. The moral of the story is this. You reap what you sow.
All these niggas are scamming, man. Which one of them niggas Tony the Closer was Tony the Closer beefing with him? Tony. Oh shit. I need to turn that truck off. Who the fuck was your beefing with? Yeah, they been calling him a scammer for 3 years. All right, it was him and Tony the Closer beefing. All these niggas scam. Jay Morrison, he was scamming too. God damn, these niggas is vicious, boy. DJ Envy, another nigga caught scamming. Like all these niggas beefing with each other. It's crazy. Who the fuck the biggest scammer? Hold up.
Can you put together
Y'all know I don't post people content, but I had to share this with y'all because this is literally the funniest thing I've seen. Quite like, did you forget you was on camera? Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Button down at the bottom like I seen it.
Part there from Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
I seen it.
Bro, I'm still on the call. What?
Oh shit.
Listen, I'm gonna call you back. Tony, come on now. Bro, put together a proposal for me. Get me 4 of the addresses from the Cleveland properties. I'm gonna send you over an email address for somebody who's interested in them. Just package it up for me, and we can send it over. Anytime today, anytime you get a chance.
Look at the green button, yo.
Thank you. Say it again.
Bro, you just made a fake phone call?
What?
He definitely made a fake phone call. Yeah. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. These niggas gotta be stopped, yo. That nigga just made a fucking fake phone call, yo. Hold up, yo. I know it was a lie where these niggas is beefing. Here you go, right here.
I pray for him because when you look at him, it's a demonic spirit on dude. He gonna probably see this shit and clown it and try to, oh, that nigga told me, yeah. And I know how to make shit happen.
No, this ain't it.
You know how much people don't care? You know how much he don't care and how much of a bad space he in? His girlfriend, I never even heard.
It's for him. Whatever's for me is for me. He was selling the courses. He did his thing. When he was blowing his, he was a dude that came up on the lick that he really
here we go.
just disrespectful. Mentally, he's not stable. Like mentally, he need a refresh and reset. You know what I mean? Guess what? He was a dude that came up on the lick that he really could have been set up his family. I think once people start buying,
called?
This is what I say between the drug dealer and the hustler, right? Same shit.
What are you talking about?
He was selling the courses. He did his thing. When he was blowing and selling his courses, he should have evolved.
What did he be talking about?
And learned other things, but he didn't. So when this started to run out, he only really knows how to do this. And instead of him reaching out for help, he's trying to make it seem like other people are not doing what they're doing. His shit is the shit because he's gonna think that's what's gonna make people come and buy what he got. That's just between hustler and drug dealer. Like if I'm selling crack and it's a drought, I'm selling weed. If I'm selling weed.
What did he be talking about? You said he called JT Pocket Watching? I ain't never heard of y'all. JT Pocket Watching. And right here. He be talking about these scamming ass niggas. He don't be copywriting.
I told the world that I was a real estate mogul worth $65 million, but I ended up going bankrupt.
This is Pocket Watching with JT. Hey, Pocket Watchers, I am certified financial planner. On this episode, I will be reacting to the bankruptcy of Caesar Pena, but he's better known online as Flipping NJ. That's Flipping New Jersey. A man who claimed to be a multi-millionaire real estate mogul.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Envy did this today. Envy ain't shit for that, yo. Yo, if I was Charlamagne, I wouldn't even work with Envy no more. Envy ain't shit, bro. You really did this, yo. Envy fucked up. Cause Envy is snitching on y'all. Dame Dash exposed that. Yo, you really did this to that man, yo. Put that man, you the one got him hot. At the very least you can do is go down with the shit, bro. You'll probably never been hot if you weren't fucking with Envy.
The ask is, why do we even know who he is? Why is this man famous? Because I personally have many clients who are millionaires in real estate, but I don't see them with hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers. So how does he hit the radar? Well, somehow, some way, he found himself on the Breakfast Club morning radio program. Yes, we're talking about Charlamagne the God, DJ Envious, and at that time, Angela Yee. And apparently, based on the story that was provided, Caesar Pena somehow, some way linked up with DJ Envious. Now, if you are unaware, DJ Envy is a man of many talents. He does not simply spin records. He has many talents. One of those talents are supposed to be, he's a real estate expert. He's an expert in investing in real estate, making money in the real estate game. And I suppose it was love at first sight when he met with Caesar Pena. Because not only was Caesar able to broadcast on that national platform, that he was a man that was a felon. Now, you should be asking, what was he a felon for? What type of felony was he charged with? Well, during the interview, he wanted to reassure the public that while he was a former drug dealer, he was not a felon based on selling drugs. No. He was a felon because of fraud. Not selling drugs. No, even though he was a self-admitted drug dealer, he didn't go to jail or prison because of drugs. No. He went to prison because of fraud. So he was able to tell this story, rags to riches, of being a convicted felon for fraud and then becoming a multi-millionaire real estate mogul. So not only was he blessed with the opportunity to share this story with a very large black and brown audience, DJ Envy has decided to partner up with this man to host real estate seminars. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that DJ Envy and Caesar decided to partner up to squeeze the pennies out of the audience so that they could sell their knowledge, right? Sell their knowledge.
They all selling something, my bro.
Wrong. No, they linked up not for a for-profit purpose. They linked up for charity's sake. They wanted to share the knowledge of how you could rub your pennies together and become a multi-millionaire real estate mogul like these two gentlemen are. And they wanted to share this information at the lowest cost possible.
30 minutes.
So they went around the country hosting these seminars so that the black and brown community can find themselves getting out of poverty and comfortably into the upper middle class of America. Sounds like a great story. Not only was he blessed to be on the Breakfast Club, but Caesar Pena also was able to find himself on the biggest black and urban finance podcast known to all mankind. The Earn Your Leisure podcast. I believe it was episode 33.
Wonder how he got on there.
And this is the title of the article on the website where they try to attempt to give you some understanding of who this man is. Here's the headline. Real estate mogul left jail with no money and a felony. Remember, that felony was for fraud. And a felony.
Look, it's all the same, yo. They all got the same fucking story, right? Leaving out important details. Like my man just said. Nigga, the felony was a fraud, nigga. The fuck, nigga act like you went to jail with a temp or something. But came home. No, bitch. You went to jail probably for the same shit you doing now. Fucking bastards.
13 years later, he has a net worth of over $65 million.
Damn.
Well, man, that has to be impressive. Has to be impressive. And you know it's got to be true because of the very good men and women over there at Earn Your Leisure. They do a great job at doing background checks and investigating the individuals who they present to the public. So clearly, this man has to be who they say he is, a real estate mogul worth over $65 million. So how do we end up here? How do we end up with a news report with DJ Envy, Caesar Pena, and Caesar Pena's wife claiming that this may be a real estate ripoff? Well, according to the federal government, they said that Caesar Pena was a New Jersey real estate investor and online influencer who was charged with committing a multi-million-dollar investment fraud. All right, says he was laundering drug proceeds and bribing a New Jersey politician. Oh my God. All right. So here we go. Let's dig into the numbers. Let's go pocket watching with this bankruptcy. Now, Pena's empire was revealed to be a multi-million-dollar Ponzi-like investment fraud scheme.
They all Ponzi
And in
schemes.
October 2023, he was arrested and charged with wire fraud, money laundering, and bribery. So what was Caesar's reaction? What was his response to being arrested in October of 2023? Well, financially, his reaction was on January the 8th, 2025, he filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Now, I have to remind you guys, there are different types of bankruptcy. Now, Chapter 7 bankruptcy is the total liquidation bankruptcy. It's when you try to walk away from your debts. Chapter 13 is the payment plan type of bankruptcy for individuals, while Chapter 11 is the payment plan type of bankruptcy, usually for a business. But Caesar Pena, as an individual, he decided, hey, I'm going to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy because most of these debts are business related. I guess it's just in his personal name. Here's the issue. Eventually, after the bankruptcy court looked into what the heck was going on, they decided to change his Chapter 11 bankruptcy, the payment plan bankruptcy, into Chapter 7 bankruptcy, the total liquidation. And we'll get into why that happened a little later. Let's go into these numbers, the financial report. What was his income? Well, based on the Chapter 11 bankruptcy that Caesar filed, he did not give an exact number of what his monthly income was or what his annual income was, but he did say, hey, his income came from his real estate entities and the seminars. Remember the seminars he was doing with DJ Envious? Yeah, he was making money off those seminars according to the bankruptcy. Now, what's the problem? The problem is when the trustee did his investigation, he found that Caesar Pena was commingling investor funds with his personal money. Dirty bitch. He was using new money to pay old investors and pay himself.
Robbing Peter to
that
pay Paul.
Seems to be a problem. But what about his expenses? Well, he was living a very high-profile lifestyle. One of the expenses that he reported was that he had a $2,075 monthly payment for his 2021 Cadillac Escalade.
A payment.
I'm a little confused why the Cadillac Escalade was a business vehicle. I doubt he was showing up to Home Depot and getting drywall in the Escalade, but hey, go ahead and follow the fake gurus online, and I'm sure you'll get that tax deduction. All right, but he was spending a lot of this money personally with unauthorized transactions. Once again, you have to keep the business and your personal life separate.
Luxury rentals.
Let's take a look at the assets that were claimed in this bankruptcy. Remember, there's a difference between an appreciating asset and a depreciating asset. Appreciating assets are the things that go up in value after you buy them, while depreciating assets are the things that go down in value after you buy them. Well, he claimed that he owned a property in Maplewood, New Jersey. Didn't really claim how much that was worth, but he claimed that he owned that property. He also claimed that he had business interests in a company called From Start to Flipping LLC, which he claimed was worth $750,000. But what about the Escalade? Well, he didn't have just one Cadillac. He had two Cadillacs listed. He had a 2021 Cadillac CT4 and a 2021 Cadillac Escalade. The problem is both of those vehicles were leased. He didn't own them, and they were subject to
These
possession.
niggas is dirty, yo. Dirty
What else did he have?
motherfuckers.
Well, he had a basketball signed by Michael Jeffrey Jordan, which he claimed was worth $5,000. Good luck getting that price. But one of the things I want you to notice, which happens to be a trend in these bankruptcy breakdowns, what did he not have? Well, he did not have at least listed any traditional investments like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, the traditional things that you would expect a multi-millionaire to have. To be honest, these are the things that
Make you
any
rich.
middle class or lower middle class person should have as they slowly try to build their wealth. If you have the option to invest in a 401k at your job and they're offering you a match on a percentage of what you put in, you should be doing this. If you do not have an option for a 401k on your job, it's okay. You can open up an IRA, an individual retirement account, and you can start putting money away for your retirement so you don't end up like Caesar Pena. Now, what about the debt? Well, according to the bankruptcy, Caesar Pena owed anywhere between $1 million and $1 to $10 million.
Damn.
Wasn't really specific, but we were able to find out that two entities that he was related to, one being Wirehouse and the other Taylor Court, they had judgments or claims against them in the amount of around $26 million.
God damn.
Yeah, that seems to be a problem. And apparently he was behind
That's why he
on
filed.
the payments
That's why he
for
filed for
those
bankruptcy.
Cadillacs. He was behind $91,000 for the Escalade alone.
The fuck them bitches?
That is a problem.
What the fuck? They was stolen?
Discover your new Cadillac
Hey,
right
yo.
now at Cochran Cadillac.
This
Come
nigga
lease a 20.
is a major fraud. God damn.
You go to bankruptcy court and you're asking for relief. It doesn't matter if you file for Chapter 7, Chapter 13, or Chapter 11. If you're going to the bankruptcy court and you are asking and seeking, pleading for relief, understand that you don't get to do that in a vacuum. The people who you owe money to, your creditors, have an opportunity to have a meeting to investigate what's going on and then make sure that you do not take advantage of the bankruptcy code and law and hurt the people who you owe money to. This is referred to as a Section 341 meeting. And at this meeting, they have an opportunity to take a look at your financial records and see what's going on. They're able to do an investigation to see if you're hiding anything from the court. And apparently, people showed up and they showed out. At this meeting, they claimed, they said, hey, Mr. Pena should not be allowed to walk away from this debt or even set up a payment plan to get back in good standing with us, because a lot of the debt that he's claiming, right, the debt that he owes is coming from actual fraud, willful and malicious injury. See, the bankruptcy code is not designed for a person to commit fraud, owe people a lot of money based on these willful and malicious acts, and then the court then wipes away the debt.
Yeah, that
That's
shit don't
not
go like that.
how this works. So these companies, we have On-Site Properties LLC. They claimed that Caesar Pena owed them $300,000. Why? Because they invested money with this man, and because he was promising them 30 to 35% return on their money in a 5-month period.
Wow, ain't no way.
That's a red flag by itself.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
30 to 35% is
what
months? You were going to earn on $300,000 in just 5 months. Okay. What about Amy Flips LLC? They claim that they're owed $500,000 and they were promised a 20% return on their capital, and apparently they did not get it. There was also Ransom Endeavors Incorporated. They claimed that they were owed $200,000. They were promised as well. They were promised a 30% return on their capital. The trustee himself, who the trustee was not owed any money, but the trustee also spoke up and said, listen,
not be reading her text.
We don't believe that Mr. Pena should be discharged of this debt because he has failed to produce the financial records we have been asking for, or explain why he has this lack of assets. So what ended up happening?
Oh man, I sent you a text
Well,
an hour ago.
apparently the court said, you know what, you people are correct. Something's wrong with this bankruptcy and we don't like it. And on June the 17th, 2025, the judge ordered that the Chapter 11 bankruptcy that Pena voluntarily entered into, they forced him into Chapter 7.
Yeah.
That means that all of the assets that we believe that Caesar Pena was trying to protect by filing this bankruptcy is now up for grabs. Now, the
checking these
bankruptcy
scammers
court
out
by the trustee can take control of these assets, sell them off, and try to pay off the people who he owes. Now, on October the 15th, subpoenas went out for Mr. Pena to provide the information that the trustee wanted. They wanted to look at the books, see where all of this money went. Where's the assets? The problem is Pena kept asking for more time. He needed extensions. He needed more time to get the books together. And on December 30th, 2025, the trustee reported that zero, that means nothing, people, zero documents were produced. That is a problem for Mr. Pena. Also, apparently on the same day, December 30th, 2025, the trustee filed an adversarial proceeding to deny Caesar Pena the discharge he was looking for.
Oh, he tried to bail out.
What does this mean?
He dirty
This
bitch.
means that, usually the point of bankruptcy is to have your debts wiped clean. The trustee is asking for the judge to make sure that Pena debts never go away without him being forced to try to pay off as much of the debt as possible with all of the assets that he was able to gain through this scheme. So what did he claim? This is the trustee. Well, the trustee claimed that Mr. Pena was hiding assets. He was hiding money in his wife's name or within a maze of LLCs that he put together. He also claimed the records were being falsified, and he was failing to keep adequate books. And he also reiterated that the man was running a Ponzi scheme. Okay?
They all doing that shit.
So what does that mean? That means that the automatic stay that went into effect when the bankruptcy was filed now goes away. Well, what do you mean automatic stay? What does that mean, JT? Well, one of the advantages when you file a bankruptcy is that people who are aggressively trying to collect what is owed
get paused,
and you are afraid that they will foreclose on your home or they may repossess your car. When you file for bankruptcy, there is usually an automatic stay. That means a hold on the collection activity, right? No longer are you under the immediate threat of a foreclosure or the immediate threat of repossession. They all have to wait and get in line and go to bankruptcy court and let's figure this thing out. So that means that now people can come after the things
that
Mr. Caesar Pena was doing the best he could to avoid. So what are we learning right now? Well, we're learning that in some of these bankruptcy breakdowns, some of you guys in the comments, you say that, hey, we think these celebrities and influencers, they're lying. They are finessing the court. Well, as you can see with Caesar Pena, that is not as easy as some of you make.
Envy snitching, bro. We just talking about Envy. Envy telling. That's what the fuck DJ Envy doing. DJ Envy ass is snitching. What's it called? Exposed him. What the fuck the name is? Dame Dash. Dame Dash read the paperwork. Yeah, DJ Envy telling. He a dirty motherfucker. When he the one to introduce. All right, so this is the Big Bang guy. I mean the Bang Business, or Big Business. Philly-based influencer Gregory Parker and Daniel Nikki Parker, who have long faced allegations of defrauding investors and ripping off those who paid for their mentoring services, have been indicted on federal fraud charges. A grand jury in Ohio Northern District Court charged the couple each with 3 counts of wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud, alleging that Parker scammed a string of victim investors with bogus real estate investments. In reality, the Parkers was operating a Ponzi scheme. Federal prosecutors wrote in an indictment unsealed on Friday after the Parkers were arrested and formally charged at the federal courthouse in Camden. They misled and lied to investors, taking money invested and contrary to promises made to investors, using that money to fund their own lavish lifestyles. These motherfuckers, they all get caught with the same shit. My thing is, yo, do this shit. Why are you going to do this to your own people, man? Do this shit to them other motherfuckers. Danielle Parker was released on bail while Gregory Parker was detained pending a hearing Monday afternoon, the result of which cannot be immediately determined. Lawyers listed as representing the Parkers did not immediately return a report's request for comment. The Parkers influencers, who showed off their glamorous homes and flashy travels on social media, were the subject of a 2023 inquiry investigation that documented the couple's pattern of misleading clients about the nature of their real estate investments. Burned investors told the newspaper of borrowing from their 401k and turning over their life savings to the Parkers. Damn. And eventually receiving small payments or nothing at all. The couple came up through the Philadelphia real estate world, but had overstayed the extent of their holdings, the inquiry found. They launched a brick-and-mortar educational space in Brewerytown they called the Parker Family Community Learning Center, which soon went dark before focusing on building their brands online. Greg Parker, who go by the name of Big Business Online, and Danielle Parker, who ran a boot camp she called the Lady Millionaire Organization, invited their thousands of followers to seminars and pitched one-on-one mentorships, priced at $5,000 or more. God damn. They will purportedly help clients get rich quick. Yet, even as the Parkers were promoting their financial expertise, they were navigating a string of personal and corporate bankruptcy filings and fending off foreclosures of their home in Woolwich, New Jersey. A former customer told the Inquirer in 2023 that the Parkers targeted people who were new to real estate industry and pushed them to buy into properties in low-income majority black neighborhoods. Cleveland, where the charges were filed, was a prime target for their investment model, which advertised untapped potential and low property values in the city's poorest neighborhoods. But some of the properties the Parkers sold to investors were condemned. The Inquirer investigation found, and others were never owned by the Parkers in the first place. These niggas, man, god damn, yo. According to the Friday's federal indictment, the Parkers promised several unnamed clients they would do much the same. Help them purchase and rehab properties in Cleveland's East Side neighborhood, which Parkers referred to as the land, that would, in a matter of months, produce returns of 20% or more through rental income. The client sent the Parkers hundreds of thousands of dollars, but according to the indictment, the couple made small payments as looting tactics designed to quell inquiries about their investments weren't panning out. So when people start complaining, they just was, send them a couple of dollars, and make it seem like, you are making money. It just ain't coming in, the way we say it. In reality, the Parkers were using their clients' investors to repay earlier victim investors and to enrich themselves. Same shit the Pena dude was doing. The indictment alleges. While their supposed manatees languished, the couple paid $23,490 to lease a private jet and $19,754 per month for their fleet of 11 leased luxury cars, among other expenses. Look, all these people are leasing these cars acting like they fucking own them. Yo, that shit is crazy, yo. Though people would do anything to convince people they live in a certain type of lifestyle. So when you lease a car, it's never yours. So they're getting luxury cars, driving them until whatever mileage they're supposed to give them back at, and then getting another one. And making it seem like, we living a life. Look, I just bought this, I just bought that. Whole time you ain't bought shit. The indictment quotes investors' desperate text to the Parkers. I'm knee deep in debt right now, one wrote. Big bro, I'm still waiting on a refund, another texted. The couple in recent years has been subject to a string of civil racketeering, influence, and Corruption Organization Act lawsuits alleging they took money and ran. Some investors settled with the Parkers, but then struggled to collect their payouts, according to repeat court filings seeking enforcement of the settlements. One Drexel student, Benjamin Nelson, told the Inquirer in 2023 that he sunk his life savings into personal training and a subsequent $20,000 real estate investment with Greg Parker, involving a dilapidated house in Ohio. But after some cursory exchanges, Greg Parker ghosted him. Nelson spent months fruitlessly texting the guru asking him to return his money. Playing with someone hard-earned money is worse thing you can do, Nelson said in one exchange. Damn. These niggas terrible, man. That's just fuck these niggas. That's why I don't watch none of that shit, man. I don't watch none of that inspirational pick yourself up by your bootstraps and if I can do it, you can do it and follow your I don't watch none of that. I don't need no inspiration from none of these niggas. Like man, you can't tell me how to fucking survive. Like I said, they all got this rags to riches story. But the first time we seen them, they had riches. We never seen the rags. You feel me? Like, yo, if you're going to tell us this story, we got to see it from start. I got to see it. If your story is to be believed by me, I got to see that motherfucker from the bottom to the motherfucking top. Straight up. Don't come in the middle. Talking about, look, man, I started here. I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck that. Nope. I ain't trying to hear that. You know, you can sell me anything, yo. Just don't sell me a dream, man. I ain't really into being sold a dream. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight these motherfuckers, man, with all this scamming shit going on. Cause he's the latest. He won't be the last. Look like slowly but surely they're gonna get all them motherfuckers. But let me see. I'm kind of scared to even watch this shit, but I kind of want to see. Cause Vlad is a bitch. Yo, this nigga really interviewed Charleston White. Yo, a bitch, yo. And I like what Vlad is doing, to be honest.
Well, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room before we talk about anything else.
He's still a bitch. You feel me? But I like the fact that he's showing niggas that I don't fuck with you niggas. I'm here to monetize, man. Boosie. You know what I mean? All that cosigning and bootlicking. But this guy Boosie looking bad. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, this got Boosie looking bad. Has that nigga spoken since? Hold up, yo. We need a statement by Boosie, yo. Is Vlad still your friend, yo? Is Vlad still not? Is he still not a federal agent? Is he still not getting niggas booked? Are y'all still friends? Because that's all I remember you saying about this nigga. Now Vlad don't be flagging people no more. He used to do that shit. He don't do it no more. Come on, Boosie. We need a statement, my nigga. Come to the end of everything else.
So much Fetty Homes, we can't quit now. I'll break the back off a kid. Make some talk.
Oh man, we don't want to hear no music, nigga. That nigga isn't want to hear no music, bro. This the guy that you vouch for after all these fucking years. You vouch for this nigga. Charleston White has been extremely
Boosie bad, man. It was a success.
Nah, y'all. Nah, Boosie. Nah, bro. Nope.
Hey, we need bartenders.
Nope. We ain't trying to hear that.
Trail ride today. I'm looking for the latest trail ride.
Shit is disappointing, man.
Boosie Bash a couple hours away. Hey, Boosie Bash update.
Nope. Fuck, this is ridiculous. These niggas is flaws of motherfucker, man. If you ain't gonna address this.
Video shoot, we work.
Oh my God. He's not gonna address it, y'all. I think it's obvious. Charleston White has been extremely disrespectful to Boosie, to Tootie, to everybody. Boosie has been vouching for Vlad for 7 years. Vouching for this nigga. The minute y'all fall out, that nigga runs straight to Charleston White. He got Boosie told this and all. Like, yo, you got, yeah, yo. Yo, we need to hear from you, my nigga. What's your take on this, bro? How do you feel about Vlad now? Your friendship, you know. How much value do you put in your friendship with Vlad? Because niggas like me been told you niggas he wasn't. I been told you that nigga wasn't your friend. He ain't your motherfucking friend, nigga. Dumbass nigga. Yo, for real, yo, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off, yo. Sick and tired, like, yo, these niggas, yo, these guys are making street niggas look fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like that, and that's the thing that's pissing me off the most. Like 6ix9ine, Charleston White, Vlad, these academics, Adam 22. Like, yo, I see why these niggas look at these. I see why they look at street niggas the way they look at them. Whack 100. Because, yo, look at this shit. Yo, it don't matter what fallout Vlad supposed to have with Boosie. If Vlad respected you like you said he did, if y'all was friends like you say he was, yo, he shouldn't be interviewing this nigga with all the hatred and disrespect that he spewed on your name. Yo, we gotta make Boosie do it. We gotta make Boosie write a statement. Fuck that. Nigga, if you ain't gonna go live, nigga, at least give us a statement. That's not how, like the lawyers be. Nigga, we need a PR statement or something, man. I'm aware of everything that's going on the internet. You know how they be. You know, I wanna renounce, you know, my relationship with Vlad. You know, I was fooled. I was manipulated. I sold out for the money, y'all. Fuck it. I'd rather him say that. Yeah, I will be cool. I'm gonna tell you, saying nothing ain't gonna cut it. Straight up and down. If Boosie was to just go live and be like, y'all, I sold out. I knew he was flawed. He was never really my friend. He was never really my friend. I needed the 25,000, man. Fuck it. I'd be like, yo, all right. I mean, I say that's some bitch ass shit, but I can respect your honesty. At the very least, I can respect your honesty to say, you know what? You still a sucker for real. But at least you telling the truth. You feel me? Like, I mean, I think that's something, you know, he can hold his head on, you know, being honest, being truthful. But to say nothing, not when you speak on everything else. Not when you speak on everybody else. Nah, Boosie. Nah, we need a statement, my nigga. Straight up. For real. I ain't think Vlad was gonna go this low, even though I don't know why. I should have known, because Vlad is a habitual line stepper. You know what I mean? He's a habitual line stepper. He gonna cross that motherfucking line any chance he get. And this nigga cannot dress. Like, yo, who dresses? This nigga need a stylist. Yo, because he be coming outside thinking he fucking... Yo, this nigga right here needs a fucking stylist. Because I don't know what the fuck he be having on. And he is way too cocky and arrogant to be dressing like this. Like, yo, you look like a dumbass. I mean, I can't think of no other thing. He look like a dumbass, bro.
Yeah, and that's the whole Boosie thing. Now, first of all, I'm gonna say that me and Boosie are still cool with each other, and this is not gonna be a Boosie bash session.
Nah, I didn't.
Yo, come on, Vlad. No, yo. No, my nigga. No, my nigga. How y'all still cool, bro? If y'all was no, man, we ain't doing that. Cause if that was the case, you should have never stopped him from going up there. If Charleston White wasn't a deal breaker, you should have never stopped him. You should have never stopped him from going up there off of Boosie word. That shows y'all was never cool. Boosie was just your money maker. You didn't want to compromise your money, my nigga. See, y'all, these people can mislead people that don't have their own mind. I see right through that shit. You can tell me Boosie is your friend every chance you get. Yo, but your actions is not saying that, my nigga. This not a friendly move. That man said, yo, stop, I don't want you fucking with y'all. He slandering my name. He disrespecting my son. He trying to trick me off the streets. When Boosie was profitable for you, you said, okay. Now he not profitable? I'm going to go get Charleston White. Nigga, that ain't nigga, I would never want to be your friend, nigga, if that's how you handle your friends, nigga.
Come here to talk about Boosie. Right. You know, like I would tell people, in your defense, we was already nibbling at this long before this situation incident happened. So
Right.
Yeah, so
Right, because as some of you know, you and I had already been doing interviews.
we did like 3, I think.
Did 2 or 3 interviews.
And they did numbers. They did great.
They did numbers, right? Then you and Boosie got into it.
Yeah.
And I think you talked about Boosie's son.
Yeah.
Boosie approached me and said, Vlad, as a favor.
And Charles White is a bitch too. Because he disrespected the shit out of Vlad, called him a white boy. And I just don't, I can't do fake, y'all. That's why I don't think I never mix in this world. I can't do fake. I can't do it, not even with a dollar sign attached to it. I can't do fake. Like, in order for me to talk to these guys, yo, we got to address the bullshit, yo. Like, really address it. Not no debate. Like, this is what you doing, bro. And you need to stand on that and accept that this is what you doing, my nigga. And stop it. You feel me? And now we can continue. Not no back and forth where they gonna concede. Because that's what always happens. Whenever these guys call themselves talking to Vlad or Adam and, call them out on their bullshit, at the end of the conversation, they always concede to, oh, no, they sending themselves to jail. Or, they don't really got to answer the questions. It's really on them. I mean, well, you're not really seeing, I don't really think you the feds. I mean, come on, man. Nah, bro, make that nigga stand on that shit. Like Big Bang should have did a 6ix9ine goofy ass.
Please don't do any more Charleston interviews. And here's the thing. When you do business with people, you give them grace.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People ask you, you have a successful business relationship, everyone making money. They ask you for a favor. You give them that favor.
And you guys got history.
We got a longer history than me and you.
I'm the new guy coming
You're the new guy.
I'm new at the school.
You're the new guy. So I gave him the grace and said, cool, I got you. Now, people talk about loyalty and everything else like that. I probably gave up at least $100,000
easily
to not do interviews with you.
And at that time, I was only taking $2,000 for a payment.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so Boosie wasn't the only one. T.I. did that. So a lot of people made calls to, because it was T.I. and Boosie kids at the same time. So T.I. called Big Facts Podcast. They Stop Association, 85 South Show. DJ Academics was the only one who was like, nah, I'm still rocking with it. But I took it personal. Over time, I understand. I'm the new guy. Nobody knows me.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from an angle that don't look like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming way out of left field with some shit.
Yes, you are.
So over time, I understood it. At that time, I took it personal.
Yo, but it's not.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not entertainment. It's not entertainment. See, that's how I told y'all this a while ago. That's how they try to sell you this bullshit. Oh, it's content. Yo, this is now what Charleston White doing is dangerous. It's dangerous. Did y'all see? And this is what makes it dangerous. Because Charleston White, I ain't watching that shit. Because Charleston White has he got a strong opinion like me. He has the ability to sway people's perception on certain topics and certain situations. So Charleston White was talking about Chad the Builder, and was talking about how he loves the fact that he's disrespecting black people. Talked about that black people will let a white person disrespect them. Talked about that Chad the Builder is proof that black people can get put back into slavery. And you go to the comments, you got black people agreeing. But what Charleston White fails to mention, and what the people that agree fail to even recognize, is Chad the Builder knows what he's doing. He's not going into these urban environments where these black people is dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? He's not going after he knows what areas to play that in. He's going to Nashville. And shout out to Nashville. But he ain't going to Memphis. You feel me? So Charleston White is misleading with his takes. He's selling people a lie. Yo, Chad the Builder is gonna lose his life out here, man. You feel me? That's what's really gonna happen. Chad the Builder is not gonna be here too much longer, pushing that line. But Charleston White says these wild ass things, and he do it disguising it as entertainment. But what he's really doing is fucking detrimental. It's really dangerous. It's really not funny. It's really coon. It's really coon behavior. But man, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the live. It's another day of QG News, and I'm out.